Hello everyone, I am Kirtana. Now I would like to discuss about MNC defenses and criticism of MNCs and TNCs. It comes under international business. Then first let us see the MNC's meaning. A multinational corporation is a business company that operates in more than one country. It has its main office or headquarters in one country and its branches, factories or production units in other countries. It means an MNC is a company that operates in many countries but has its main office in one country. For example, you find McDonald's in Bangalore, but it is an American company. Then, TNC meaning a transnational corporation is a large company that operates in more than one country but does not identify any one country as its home base. TNCs manage production or deliver services across national borders and are involved in global business activities. It means a company that works in many countries at the same time. A TNC does have a head office, usually in one country, but TNCs do not treat that head office country as the main or home country in terms of operations or identity. For example, Toyota has its head office in Japan, but it has car manufacturing units in USA, UK, India, and other countries. MNC's defenses. First one brings foreign investment. MNCs bring capital into the host country, which helps in economic development. Host country means the country where a foreign company starts or runs its business. One of the biggest advantages of MNCs is that they bring money from foreign countries into the local economy. This is called foreign direct investment. When an MNC sets up a factory or office in a country like India, it invests in land, machinery, buildings, and equipment. This helps in developing industries and creates infrastructure. For example, when Amazon come to India, it invested billions of rupees in warehouses and delivery systems. Then generates employment opportunities. They create jobs for local people by setting up offices and factories. MNCs create jobs for local people in the host country. When they set up factories, call centers, or offices, they need workers, engineers, drivers, cleaners, salespeople, etc. This reduces unemployment and increase income levels in the country. For example, Hyundai has a large car manufacturing plant in Chennai, which gives jobs to thousands of Indian workers. Then, transfer of modern technology. MNCs introduce advanced technology and innovative business practices. MNCs use advanced technology and modern production methods. When they set up units in other countries, they bring this technology with them. This helps the local industries learn new methods and improve their own production quality. For example, when Apple partnered with Indian companies for iPhone manufacturing, it brought in modern equipment and advanced production system. Then improves quality and standards. They bring high quality goods and improve the standard of products in the local market. To compete in industrial markets, MNCs follow strict quality control. They maintain high standards in their products and services. This also encourages local companies to improve their quality to survive in the competition, which is good for consumers. For example, because of global brands like LG, Samsung, and Sony, local electronic brands are now offering better products. Then, boost export and foreign exchange. They often produce goods for export, helping the host country earn foreign exchange. MNCs often produce goods in one country and export them to other countries. This helps the host country earn a foreign currency by selling goods internationally. For example, Tata Motors exports cars from India to Europe and Africa, which helps India earn foreign money. Then promotes skill development and training. MNCs train local workers and managers, enhancing skill levels. MNCs provide training to local employees according to international standards. Workers learn new skills, work ethics, time management, and professionalism. This helps in improving the overall talent of the local workforce. For example, companies like IBM and Microsoft offer training to Indian employees in software development and project management. Then, boost economic growth. When a MNC comes to country like India, it helps the economy to grow. As MNC invest money, creates jobs, improve technology and increase exports, the economy of the host country grows faster. It helps in poverty reduction and industrial development. For example, MNCs like Nestle and PepsiCo contribute a lot to India's GDP through taxes, employment and exports. Then, criticism of MNCs and TNCs. First one, exploitation of labor. These companies often take advantage of cheap labor in developing countries. MNCs and TNCs go to poor or developing countries where people are ready to work for very low wages. These companies sometimes treat workers badly, don't give proper facilities, and don't follow fair labor rules. For example, in some garment factories in Bangladesh and India, workers work for 10 to 12 hours a day and get very low salary. They don't have safety, clean toilets, or job security. Then, profit repatriation. Profits earned in the host country are often sent back to the home country, not reinvested locally. MNCs earn a lot of money by selling their products in other countries, but most of the profit is not spent in that country. They spend the money back to their main or home country. For example, suppose Coca Cola earns rupees 100 crores in India. Instead of investing it in Indian villages or Indian factories, most of that money is sent back to the USA. So the local economy does not grow. Then, damage to local business. Small local companies can't compete with big MNCs due to brand name, resources, and low pricing. MNCs have big budgets, modern machines, and famous brands, so they sell their products at cheaper prices. This affects small shopkeepers and local businesses who cannot compete. For example, a small soft drink brand in a village cannot compete with Coca Cola or Pepsi. So the local business closes and people lose jobs. This leads to unemployment. Then, environmental damage. To reduce cost, many MNCs don't follow environmental rules strictly. To save cost, many MNCs and TNCs do not follow proper rules to protect the environment. They throw waste into rivers, cut forests, and cause air and water pollution. For example, an MNC may set up a chemical factory near a village. If the company releases harmful chemicals into the rivers, it will affect the health of the people and animals who use the water. It can also spoil farming land. Then, cultural impact. MNCs promote Western lifestyle and values. These big companies often bring Western culture to other countries. People start forgetting their local culture, food, clothes, and festivals. For example, instead of eating traditional Indian food like idli, dosa, or roti, Many youngsters now eat burgers and pizza from McDonald's or Domino's slowly. Local food and culture may lose popularity. Then, political influence. MNCs have large financial power and may influence government decisions in their favor. MNCs are very rich. Sometimes they give money to political parties or leaders to get special permission, land, or tax benefits. This is not fair and affects the democracy of the country. For example, if a company wants lands in a village, it may influence the government to remove farmers from that land. The farmers will lose their homes and jobs. Then, tax avoidance. Some MNC and TNCs use legal loopholes to avoid paying proper taxes in the countries they operate. MNCs are experts in finance and law. They find ways to save taxes legally. They register their companies in countries where tax is very low, even if they work in other countries. For example, a company selling products in India may may register its main office in a small country like the Cayman Islands. So, even if it earns profits in India, it pays very little tax to the Indian government. Then, job insecurity. MNCs may shut down their operations suddenly and move to cheaper countries. MNCs shift their factories from one country to another where labor is cheaper. They can close operations suddenly and workers may lose their jobs without warning. For example, if wages in India increase, the company may move the factory to Bangladesh where labor is cheaper. Indian workers will become jobless. Conclusion. Multinational and transnational companies have both good and bad sides. They help countries grow by giving jobs, new technology, and better products, but at the same time, they may harm local business, pollute the environment, and take away profits to their own countries. So, MNC and TNC are useful, but they must be properly controlled by strong rules to protect the people, environment, and local economy. Thank you.